is your girl, Alexandra Monet, and welcome back to Med Mama Diaries, where we talk about all things motherhood, marriage, and medicine. Studying in medicine, my name is Alexandra Monet, and on this channel, we are exploring life in med school, married, and just trying to balance it all with a newborn. So if that is your content, if you want to feel inspired, learn a little bit about what happens in medical school, what that journey looks like, please sub and subscribe. And if you are a mama, join the mama club over here. Make sure you subscribe. Today is an exciting day. Like I said in my previous vlog, we are going to be registering for classes, and I actually have a Zoom about health and wellness in med school, so I'm going to log in on that Zoom. I actually started the meeting, so I'm just trying to record this little piece of the vlog here, but that's what we're doing today. I'm really excited to see what classes we're going to be taking first, and also learning about the resources that med school has. I know, if you can imagine, it's a lot of studying, and sometimes probably like high pressure situations, and just kind of learning about what my school has for resources. And then also, like, if I hear a couple of resources that they have for parents who are coming. So I know, like, I'm a non-traditional student that would start med school. So just kind of hearing more about what they have to offer for non-traditional med students. So anyway, so that's what's going on today. Definitely gotta make some breakfast. Like I said, everything is running together. I finally got him down for a nap. It is 10:40, and I'm assuming he's gonna wake up soon, so I gotta keep my ear. He might be in this meeting with me too. But yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna join this meeting and get ready to register for classes, probably around like 11 after the meeting. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we're going to be taking this fall. So let's see what we're going to be, utilizing all of our time and energy in studying. So I am going to keep you updated in this video, and you're going to see what does our first block look like in med school. It's like 40 people in here, and I wonder how big like the entrance class is. And of course, like I said, somebody woke up. Definitely woke up not, for much else other than food and cuddles. So we will be in this little wellness meeting together. Okay. This is probably what a little bit of life is going to look like, this right here. Because you can never predict when he's going to wake up. You can never predict how long he's going to sleep. You just don't know. So I guess it's all about a balancing act, huh? Adaptability. So, sorry, baby. Sorry. That was cool. I got a chance to meet 2 people in the incoming class. And that was our first time doing anything med school related, so you all got to see that firsthand, and he did so well. As long as he has that bottle, he had some food, he did well. But yeah, that was the session. It's still going on, but it was cool because we got to break out into like little breakout rooms on Zoom, if you're familiar with that, and kind of talk about our identity and how we belong. I said that my identity is what I will be bringing to campus. It's being a non-traditional student. Of course, I took a couple gap years. So that was mine, just providing a new perspective, and also a positive attitude, personality to campus. So yeah, that was mine. And I met 2 other students. They were really nice. Hopefully I'll be able to connect with them a little bit more on campus. But yeah, so this meeting was cool. I'm excited because right when I finish up this meeting, we will be signing up for classes. And yeah, he's gonna be with me for that too. All right, it is 12:57. Of course, I am not the first person to register. I am not a gunner right now, but I am still on time. So baby D, he is sleeping right now, so I finally kind of get to do a little bit of vlogging right now and record registering for classes. So I'm going to take advantage of this moment, but just in case of the simple fact that he wakes up, I'm going to go get him, and you all can just assume that I finished registering for classes. Anyway, let's see what we are going to be taking in our first year of med school. So this is going to span all the way from July all the way to I think they have it at May. Yeah, May of next year. So we're doing the entire year, and it looks like for the first segment there's 3 segments, and I have 4 classes. Clinical skills, human body foundations, patient population and physician and professionalism class, and service learning. So it looks like clinical skills, it says it's a lecture. Population, patient, physician, and professionalism is a lecture. And service learning says individual. So I really don't know what these classes are and what they all entail, but I see a course description. So like clinical skills looks like allowing students to develop and demonstrating foundational knowledge of basic clinical skills, history taking, patient examination, oral case presentation. Okay, clinical reasoning and performance procedures require to participate in clinical service learning activities. Okay. So basically it looks like the clinical skills that I'm going to be taking is to exactly what it sounds like, to learn clinical skills, patient physician interactions, how to, take, if somebody comes into the clinic, I'm asking them, like, so what's going on? When did this start? On the scale of 1 to 10, what's your pain? So just things like that, examining them, not just what they're saying, but also, their body language. And then I guess that's really it, kind of jumping on the ahead side of your clinical skills, even though I do know at my med school, the first 2 years or a year and a half are in the books. And then obviously the last 2 are in the hospital. So that makes sense to kind of get those skills up and running on the earlier side. Population, patient, physician, professionalism. That course description, opportunity to learn, practice, and apply knowledge and skills as a physician in training in a diverse urban clinical community and its setting. Okay, and outreach. So exploring sensitive topics, communicating with diverse populations, student attitudes, knowledge and skills developing, central focus on underserved populations. So this is really cool. The fact that my med school has a whole class dedicated to serving diverse populations and urban communities. So of course my med school is based in a city, and that's really where I wanted to do most of my work. That's where I want to be as a physician. I don't want to leave urban populations. I really want to get into what's going on in the specific area that I am, and then how can I use my gifts and my knowledge to support the people in just my area in general. So I don't think that's going to change throughout my time in med school, even though I'll go through different rotations and different specialties. I don't think that's going to change the setting and the mission that I have for being a physician. But maybe my interests and when I study different organ systems might change. But I just think that's one thing that really attracted me to, 1, going into medicine, and 2, this particular med school, because of they are literally going to train me to work within the community that I am in, and especially underserved communities. So that's awesome. The fact that that is a whole entire class, you can't beat it. So literally they are putting us on the ground early and starting working within this area on the earlier side. Absolutely love it. And then service learning, I have no idea what service learning is. Provides students the opportunity to learn, practice, and apply knowledge and skills in a diverse urban clinical communal community. Okay. So maybe this service learning, I'm guessing, is actually going out into the community. And the population, patient, physician, and professionalism is more like learning about the community within the classroom, because it does say a lecture. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that. Regardless, both of those two classes seem to be, they probably will work in tandem, but they still have the same mission, whereas trying to take your skills and apply it to a underserved community or urban setting. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so clinical skills, take that as exactly what it sounds. And then those last two classes that I mentioned were very specific to the community. And then the last one is Human Body Foundations 1. And that is lecture and lab. From talking to some previous med students, via Reddit and GroupMe, all lectures are online, which is really great. It's a plus. I've always known that about my med school, and that's one of the reasons why I picked it. And it works really, really well for my life now, especially with baby. So there is no going in for classes. And also it's better for my learning style, because I'm a type of person who likes to get on a lecture, listen to it one time through, maybe pause it, take very detailed notes, and just kind of like really digest the lecture within my own space. Pause, play, slow it down, speed it up. That's my jam when it comes to studying, versus being in an actual physical classroom with people and distractions. So that's definitely more of my speed. And let's see, I think, yeah, so this is all the sciences. So biology, embryo, histo, genetics, physiology, pharmacology, and gross anatomy with a full body human cadaver, which I am so excited about. That is another thing that attracted me to this med school, because it is not very often that med students are able to experience a full body cadaver, and also being able to learn gross anatomy in this way, I think will allow the information to stick. Also, they say it is the very first patient that you will have. And something about that really resonates with me, because it's like, wow, some loved one has actually entrusted us with their loved one, in order for us to learn medicine. And that's tough. That's really tough. But somebody out there is actually entrusting us with their loved ones, so we can do what we're supposed to do and learn. So that is literally an honor to be able to do, and I'm very grateful that I'll be able to experience that in med school. So that's Human Body Foundations 1. And if I was to look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think the rest of the year, it really mimics the same trend with the same same 4 classes: clinical skills, Human Body Foundations 2, with the same classes, and then your population, patient, physician, professionalism, and then service learning. So basically, this is what I'm going to be doing for the entire first year of M1, and I'm just excited. It's not much that they're giving me when I look at this, but I think we just did a pretty solid breakdown of what we might be experiencing in med school. But you know what? Time will tell, and you guys are going to be on that journey with me. So we will actually be together in seeing what that looks like for me. I think the one class that I'm most excited about would be gross anatomy. Just because it's very hands-on. I do remember studying it in my post-bac, and that was amazing. It was just the learning style was completely different from anything that I have ever studied for. So when it came to the lectures, I literally would just listen to them one time and just get an idea of, okay, what is it that the professor wants me to know? And then I would just go straight into the lab and do all of my learning there. Like, I only use the lecture for just kind of like a checklist of like, okay, they want me to know this origin insertion, this muscle, this tendon, this nerve, and what it's innervating, and such on and such forth, right? So I think I think I'm most excited for that class again, and to just kind of take a deeper dive into learning, you know, what it is that I need to know for exams. So I guess that's gonna be the end of this vlog, guys. Baby is still sleeping, which is great, so I'm probably gonna just continue to see what else is needed for med school and kind of registering. Probably look for a dress for white coat ceremony, and I'm gonna keep you all updated on that. I'm trying to think of the colors that I'm looking forward to wear. So I'm either looking at like a off-white, like a cream color, or like an emerald green, or traditional black. So those are the three that I'm thinking. Put in the comments what you think that I should wear. So either cream, traditional black, or emerald green. And if you guys have like a specific spot that you love to get your dresses from, like an online spot, please put in the comments. Send me some dresses. I would love to know what you all come with, and come up with them. Of course, I will share what I'm going to be wearing, and then what to do with my hair and everything else med school related as we kind of continue to get into it, and how I'm going to be juggling that with the baby, and home, and all of these things, and just med school in general. I feel like all med students have this task of juggling life outside of medicine. So if that's you, or if that's something that you're inspired to do, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get into this community that I'm trying to build, because this is what we're doing, and I just feel like there is no better calling than to have medicine dance in tandem with the life that you want to build. It's all about what you want, and what you want to build. What do you want your life to look like? And I have had plenty of time to sit down and think about that and work toward that, and this is what it is, and I'm excited to share this journey with you all. So thanks so much for watching. If any of this resonated with you, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and that like button, and don't forget to comment and let me know what was your favorite part. What are you most looking forward to within this YouTube channel, and what is going on in your life? How are you doing? Are you pre-med? Are you a mom? Are you just in school in general and trying to juggle motherhood and school? Or are you just kind of perusing and browsing YouTube and you stumbled across this video from my previous videos of natural hair? Don't fret, because we're still doing natural hair. So comment, like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and let me know how you are balancing life and all of the other wonderful things that you are doing. And yeah, I hope that we can get inspired in the comments just as much as I hope to inspire you. You guys inspired me. So I will see you all next time. Sending love, light, and a little bit of extra sleep tonight. All right, bye.